Hey, what's going on, guys? MA76B-Ball. I'm back at it again with another video for you today. And what I've got is basically my first impression or my initial thoughts and experience on the Q4 Millennium. This one here. So this was sent out to me from Q4 Sports, pretty much for the purpose of testing and provide my feedback and what it was like. What was it like to hoop in the shoe, all right? So this is first on court. So if you guys are familiar with my channel and, this series of videos, this is not like a performance review. It's just like, what was it like to play in them for the first time, all right? So please bear that in mind. So let's get into things. First thing I'm going to say is when I was unboxing them and like kind of holding them, even like right now, they feel a little bit heavy. However, I remember clearly last night, I played on them last night for 2 hours. When I put them on my feet, it wasn't the case at all. So I don't know, I can't really explain it. So yeah, they felt fine in terms of weight on foot. What else happened last night? Out of the box, like the laces are kind of strange for me. This has nothing to do with performance, by the way. I'm just stating, the experience, okay? The laces, the way they lace them up out of the box, they go from outside in. I was just like, what? I can't stand that. I guess the more traditional way, it's inside out. So I was like sitting there forever having to relace the shoe. And but once I've got it all laced up, it was no big deal. So I know that was kind of a minor thing, but I'm just saying, I was like, oh, it was a little bit, I should have checked. That's on me. I should have checked. So slipping my foot in for the first time, when I slipped my foot in, yeah, it was comfortable. It was nice. It was soft inside. I could feel like right off the bat there's a little bit of a room. There's a little bit of volume in there. So you guys, most of you will know that I'm a very skinny guy. So the shoe for me tends to be probably more aimed at, a medium or average type of volume foot or a wide foot. So yeah, I'd probably go half size down if you're skinny or something or other like that. So that was just putting the shoe on for the first time. Then, for slipping my foot in. Once I laced it all up and I stood up and I was kind of like just moving around in front of the camera. It had a nice rocker. It's kind of like the D-Rose 7, the one that I have, the Prime Knit one. It also has kind of a rocker, so where it kind of teeters at a point, like right here. Whoop, whoop. So it has a little bit of a rocker to it, which is always good for when you're moving forward, kind of to help propel you forward, So what else? Like when I did the unboxing, I could squeeze the compress cushioning here, and I was like, ooh, this is like kind of cushy, kind of feels like micro G. But once I put them on, I was hopping around a little bit, seeing if I could feel it. I didn't feel it so much. But don't take that out of context, right, guys? Like that's like the very first time that I put them on. So most shoes need a certain amount of time for it to break in, and that includes the cushioning. So they were comfortable. I'll tell you that. They were comfortable once I laced them up and I was kind of just moving around, etc. That's the one word that came to my mind, was comfortable. Now, as far as the next step, I was like, I started to shoot around. Like I just stepped onto the court for the first time with this shoe, and I was just shooting around and kind of dribbling a little bit and putting a little bit of a hop into my shots to see what it was like. And again, it's only the first few minutes that I was wearing the shoe, and again, I just say comfortable. The ankle area and a lot of the materials up in the forefoot here, you have like synthetic overlays and stuff, so it needs break-in time. It definitely needed break-in time. So not to the point that it was bothering me, but you could just feel, oh yeah, okay, this is the type of shoe that needs some break-in time. And after that, then it was, we were shooting around for about half an hour, and then we started playing. So when I started to play the first, what was it? We played like 6-minute games, and I think it was about the first, I would say 4 games. I was like, oh, okay, I remember what it's like to break in a shoe. So yeah, it wasn't very comfortable when I started moving quickly. Timeout. My kids are coming, so if they jump in here, it might get crazy, guys. So the first 4 games, it took a while to get a little, a smoother type of feeling. However, without a doubt, I remember it's super clear. Games like 6, 7, 8, and 9, like the shoe was like, okay, it was clearly breaking in. It started to get much more comfortable, and then I started to forget about the shoe, which is a great sign, right? So things that stuck out were the transition. The transition was very, very smooth, very similar to the rare metals for our brand black. And here she comes. Here comes a little similar to the rare metals. And traction. The court that I was playing on was slightly dusty, just a little bit, and the traction was fine. I only had to wipe once after the game was finished. So after each game was finished, I only had to wipe one time. So that was a great sign. The materials and the fit and the support, they were all there. It felt pretty comfortable. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's my first on court series, and I'll continue to put in more hours into the shoe, and then eventually I'll come with a final full performance review. Also, tonight I'll be doing a first on court series for the 495, the low. Alright? So those are the initial thoughts and initial experience on the shoe, and again, please remember, this is not a full performance review. It's just what it's like to play the first time. And I gotta pause the camera, start it again, and I'm gonna do my final thoughts on the LeBron 14. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for dropping by the channel, having a look at my first experience with the Q4 shoe and the Q4 Millennium. And always thank you to Q4 for sending them out all the way over to Japan. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you in the next one, alright? The next one's coming right up. Peace!